Today's NFL Daily is made possible by Vincero Collective. If you aren't familiar with Vincero, they make exceptionally crafted and stylish watches like this one right here that I'm rocking at affordable price without the high-end markups you get from others. They're offering you a fantastic deal, by the way. 20% off and free shipping when you head over to vincerocollective.com/chat and you use code chat at checkout. Today's show, look at some of the top NFL free agents left unsigned from 1 to 20. Let's break it down. At number 1, Odell Beckham Jr., the wide receiver. Isn't a huge surprise, right? Like, if you're looking at the best guys, Odell's certainly high on that list, despite the injury history. Now, I do want to make this point clear again, since I don't think everyone's quite picked up on it, which is totally fine. Odell Beckham is not going to be ready to play until October-ish, late October, early November. What I think Odell Beckham will do is wait, be patient, hang out, see what the need is, see who's in the market for wide receiver help, and then go out and go to a team that could offer him some more money, offer him more playing time, and try and cash in again next year, like he was on pace to until that Super Bowl ACL tear, unfortunately. So get your predictions in for me right now, knowing it's early and things can and will change. Who will end up signing Odell Beckham Jr.? Let me know in the comment section. Number 2 is Ndamukong Suh, which I guess kind of rhymes a little bit. This is, I think, like the logical top defensive player left unsigned. Why he's unsigned, I'll try to answer those for all these players. Why they're unsigned. Odell Beckham's hurt. Suh wants too much money at his age. Allegedly wants $9 million per year. I don't think anybody is going to throw $9 million at Suh. That number's got to drop, or more injury news. Daryl Williams, the offensive lineman, which with the other Daryl Williams offense lineman being signed by Jacksonville somehow earlier in the offseason. Yeah, there's 2 of them. Crazy, right? I don't know why he's unsigned. Maybe teams don't think he has it anymore. Ageism is a very real thing in the NFL. I wonder if that's the situation for Daryl Williams. Not that old. He was fine last year for Buffalo. Can play right guard, right tackle. Brandon Shell's getting signed to practice squad. I think Daryl Williams better than Brandon Shell. So I don't have a great answer. Maybe there's something we don't know about. That happens all the time behind the scenes in the NFL. Who do you think, then, is the best NFL free agent still unsigned? This will be our pinned comment on today's show. So if you're watching on YouTube and the ad break comes here, it's actually great timing. Take advantage of it. Head down there and let me know who you think is the best NFL free agent still unsigned. Let's stick with the offensive line. Eric Fisher. I think there might be some disconnect between the hype around him, like media-wise, fan-wise, and how he played last year. Not great in pass protection, but I also know there's bad offensive line play all over the NFL. A little surprised Fisher has not been picked up yet. Donta Hightower, he might just be done. Hightower had said he wasn't sure if he wanted to play or not play, didn't know what he wanted to do. Hightower at 5. If he's healthy, I actually do think makes some sense. Number 6 is Blake Martinez. I can tell you why he's unsigned. He's bad in coverage. You might see the tackle numbers back when he was healthy. He was banged up in 2021 and see, wow, 150 tackles. This guy's great. Remember where those tackles are. He's a fine run support player. You can find good run support guys, though, in the modern-day NFL fairly easily. You want guys that can cover. Martinez is not a great coverage player, and that's a big reason why he's still unsigned, and after being cut late by the Giants, of course. Number 7, Joe Hayden, who allegedly had, or at least his team told PFF, he had multiple offers. He hasn't signed anywhere yet. I feel like when players say, oh, yeah, I got 2 offers, means they have none, and they're trying to make themselves feel better and keep their market up high. So it's interesting there on Joe Hayden, but I think he can still help a team, maybe not as a true number 1 or even a 2, but a good veteran depth piece. Might have seen the new watch wearing today. It's all made possible by Vincero Collective. Support for today's NFL Daily comes from them. They make exceptionally crafted and stylish watches at affordable prices. They are known for that exceptional crafting. They're modern pieces that upgrade your look and stand the test of time. Don't just take my word for it. With over 30,000 5-star reviews, Vincero Collective has been named GQ's got-to brand for premium lifestyle accessories. Got a ton of watches. They're awesome. I'm a big believer in look good feel good, play good. That's why I like to try to dress a little bit nicely every now and then, make sure my hair is styled properly, and wear awesome watches just like those from Vincero Collective. This is a rare offer they are giving you guys here, and they can only offer this big of a discount for a limited time, so don't wait or it'll be too late. Get 20% off and free shipping site-wide with code CHAT at VinceroCollective.com/chat. Support our show and use code CHAT at VinceroCollective.com/chat. I guarantee you will find something that fits your style. Shop Vincero today. Number 8, Jaquasky Tartt, who I was a bit surprised ended up not making his team's roster with Philadelphia, ends up getting cut. He's number 8 on our list. The quality depth safety, I think, can still contribute. Anthony Harris, as a reminder, was on this list and signed hours before filming with the Saints, or with the Broncos practice squad. Number 9, Sheldon Richardson. Again, why unsigned? We're kind of into they're just not as good as they once were category. Richardson checks that box. He can contribute for you as a good vet defensive lineman, a depth piece, but he's nothing splashy. And as you get older, your guaranteed salary comes up a little bit higher, and that's an issue for Sheldon Richardson. Number 10, Will Fuller. I think there's a lot of questions around Fuller. Is he healthy? Is he reliable? Is his headspace right? Fuller had a great 2020 until he got suspended. Then he barely played at all in that 2021 campaign, and that, I think, brings him down just a little bit from that standpoint. Number 11, T.Y. Hilton. Now, Hilton is old, and he has not been healthy in recent years. I think that is a pretty big red flag from that standpoint. Hilton checks in there at number 11 on the list. Is he healthy? Oh, it's the question for both these guys, Will Fuller and T.Y. Hilton. Never in doubt, though, when you're rocking these awesome Vincero watches. Will Fuller, pick one to sign. WF for Will Fuller, TY for T.Y. Hilton. Let me know in the comment section. Number 12, Ereck Flowers, the offensive lineman. I am surprised he is unsigned. Look, I know he's a terrible tackle. He was a first-round bust at tackle for the Giants, but he kind of made a little bit of a resurgence career for himself as a guard. Commanders cut him with a big salary because that was a bad decision by them in the first place, but no one's picked him up. No one showed interest. I've seen guard play in the NFL be bad. Surprised he's unsigned. Again, there's always the chance something that we don't know is going on there. All right, Chris Harris, number 13, the veteran corner. I think the age has really begun to catch up to Chris Harris at this point. That is certainly something worth watching from that standpoint. I think Harris is a good player. I don't know if the NFL feels the same way about him anymore. Oftentimes, you'll find these guys who are big names and they're unsigned and they think you have something left in the tank. They might not be as well regarded by the NFL. More often than not, NFL ends up being right. More O-linemen. How about Bobby Massie? Again, the line plays bad in the NFL. Like you got to explore options. Don't go with the random UDFA guy. Go with the veteran. See if you can survive. Foot quickness starts to go, and if you are not fleet of feet at offensive line, you don't last very long in the NFL. Now, if you do love the NFL like I do, Producer Jack does, the rest of the Chat Sports staff here, show it by subscribing right now. We have free daily videos for you guys on everything going on around the NFL, news, rumors, free agency that we're doing right now, trades, draft stuff, of course. Hit that big red button and subscribe today. Let's talk safety. Landon Collins, who at this point is kind of more of a linebacker, and it's a bit of an issue. Can't cover the way he used to. That one great year for the Giants has very much cooled down, and I think there's a big reason why he's unsigned at that point. All right, we talked about injuries earlier. That is Dee Ford's situation. Number 16 on our list, the defensive end, was once one of the higher-paid defensive linemen in the entire NFL. Or, excuse me, edgers, I should say, in the NFL. He hasn't done much in recent years. 2021, he played in 6 games, did have 3 sacks. It was deceptive sack totals. He was not a productive player overall. A couple splash plays, that was it. He's really declined as a player. He's just not healthy. I think the medical is a huge issue for Dee Ford. For a player who was once traded for a second-round pick, you'd think he'd have interest. The fact that he doesn't, clear sign the injuries are a problem. Number 17, Cole Beasley. Now, Cole says he has interest. Okay. He says he has 2 offers. I don't know, Jim. Again, When a player says they have offers and they don't sign, do you really have offers then? Are you choosing not to play in the NFL anymore? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Cole doesn't want to play for those teams or doesn't want to be a practice squad guy or whatever. He still had a bunch of catches last year, but he offers nothing you on the outside or vertically. He is only an underneath guy, and if there's no juice left in your game, NFL teams have less interest in you. So we're kind of at the I don't know if they're going to play again ever top free agents left list. Number 18, Cam Newton. Again, I don't know if he's going to get to play again. Newton was an MVP. He was almost won that Super Bowl for Carolina that one year. But the last 2 years he's played, of course, he missed 2019. He hasn't been right. The accuracy looked good in 2020. It fell off a cliff in 2021 as the Panthers brought him back and he played poorly. That shoulder, simply put, is not right at this point. I don't think it's ever going to be right from that standpoint. So we'll have to wait and see on the Cam Newton side. Number 19, Jarrad Davis, the linebacker, former first-round pick, is a bust. Lions, Jets, back to the Lions, and they went, actually, no, we're good. We're going to let Malcolm Rodriguez be one of the gems of this year's class and play him at linebacker instead. Pretty underwhelmed so far by Jarrad Davis. I just think he's kind of cooked in the NFL, unfortunately. You knew he was going to be on here. There he is. Antonio Brown, the wide receiver himself, who's a bit of a crazy person sometimes. Got a fun dance, I guess, there. You know the drill with AB, right? Immensely talented. Didn't work with Tom Brady in Tampa, and if it doesn't work there, I kind of don't think it's going to work anywhere. Last time we saw him, he was skipping off the football field with an ankle injury, which I have zero faith. I could not believe, by the way, how many people were like, oh, I believe Antonio Brown. Why? Why would you believe Antonio Brown? Like, if any other player was like, I was actually hurt, and they're trying to force me to play, okay. Antonio Brown has negative credibility. The major media people backing him, they took a stock down in my eyes. So get your predictions in. Will Antonio Brown play again in the NFL? AB for yes, FAB for no.